Hi, this is Kelly, and today I'm going to be starting some cuttings of Russian sage. Russian sage mimics lavender very much, only it doesn't smell like lavender, it smells like sage, and it is much easier to grow. Lavender requires very specific soil requirements. They like a very dry soil. And we can't always guarantee that around here unless I built a mound of sand for them to grow in. And so I do have some growing in pots, but I haven't been quite as proficient at it as I would like to be. I remember a friend of mine at work that would bring in garbage bags full of the flower heads, and it just smelled wonderful. And they would strip those flower heads and just leave the sage, and that's a wonderful use for in a sachet or anything like that. So what I'm gonna do, I have 7 cuttings, and I'm gonna put 2 in one of the pots. I'm gonna use my mister to dampen the soil in this 6-pack. This is a reused 6-pack. We usually keep all of the pots that we buy plants in and reuse them for propagating our own plants. This soil is just a mixture of perlite and peat moss. And in the mister, I have rainwater. Okay, so the first thing that I have to do is strip off the lower leaves. Now, I made this clip just below the leaf surface, just below here where the leaf grows. So I'm going to do that to all 7 cuttings. And I'm just setting them here in my box in my trough of soil for a moment until I get these planted. I'm only leaving a few leaves at the very top. The more leaves you leave, the more chance for moisture to escape. So it's important to leave some leaves for photosynthesis. However, you want to remove as much as you can so that the moisture in the soil isn't evaporated through them. There's 4, just a couple more to go. And these are a very nice flower. As I said, they look very much like lavender when they grow. They are probably about 2 foot tall, and at maturity they reach a spread of 2 to 3 feet. They get purple blossoms just like lavender that travel up and down the stem. However, they do not have the same smell as lavender. They smell like sage, but the bees love them. And I read somewhere that bees are naturally attracted to purple and bluish flowers. Now I have my rooting hormone. This is just garden safe take root. And I'm gonna dip each cutting in here. I'm gonna tap it off and just poke it in. You could see that I don't have it caked on there. I just have what would stick to it even after me shaking it. That's a pretty thick stalk, so I'm gonna go ahead and only put one in that one. I'm gonna put 2 in this one. They say that Russian sage is one of the easiest plants to propagate on your own. And I thought, yes, I do have 7 cuttings. I thought that I had 8 for a second. I'm gonna give it one final quick mist with the mister just to make sure that the foliage does have some water on it. I'm not gonna cover these. Some of my propagations, I do make the mini greenhouses with plastic baggies and rubber bands over the top of the pot, but I'm not gonna do that with this one. And that's it. That's how to propagate Russian sage if you haven't started. If you enjoyed this video and you learned something and you have any gardening friends that you think would have any interest in this, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna get rid of all of these leaves now and put these newly propagated Russian sage somewhere else. Thanks for watching. Bye.